Hi, this is a response video to P. Fletcher 83. Um, so there was a Young Turks video, and I'm not sure exactly what it was about, but, this YouTuber was making the argument that Cenk was saying that Cenk is so pro-marijuana but so anti-gun, and isn't that ironic? That he's so pro being about yourself in this way, but so not being about it in the other way? And I was like, that's a very interesting perspective, and I've never thought about it that way. But I can shoot down that argument right now. Somebody smoking marijuana doesn't affect anybody but the person smoking marijuana. Me smoking a joint doesn't affect your well-being whatsoever. You buying a gun, you could literally shoot anybody around you on accident if you're not properly trained. Having a gun affects everyone's life around you because you could possibly end the lives of anybody around you. Me smoking a joint, I can't force everybody around me to smoke the joint. I could blow it in their face, but that isn't going to kill them. So he argued back, well, heart disease kills way more people. Actually, first he asked me what I knew about guns. He'll be, don't Google anything first. And obviously I've Googled a shit ton about gun control because my father and my father-in-law are both pro-gun, and I've had to argue with them many times about why I'm anti-gun, because they're both hunters and they both were in the military, and they both tried to push me to go into the military and hunt, and I just had none of it, and I had to prove why, so I had to Google statistics and facts. So I argued. He was like, I'm not sure if it was him that said this, but I'm just gonna bring up this point anyways, that he's like, we shouldn't let crazy people have guns. And that was the first thing he said, and I just separated that, and I was like, okay, first of all, between 2001 and 2010, the 120,000 gun deaths, only 5% were committed by mentally ill people. Mentally ill people are more likely to hurt themselves, not you. Low power mode. Close. So I don't like the argument that it's just crazy people, and that's usually what it seems to be whenever there's a mass shooting committed by a white person, at least. It always seems to be that he's mentally ill, or at least the NRA and the pro-gun people who say, we have to take care of our people. It's the mentally ill people that we need to worry about. It's not the guns. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And it's not mentally ill people. Mentally ill people do not kill people are not more likely to kill people than others. They're actually more likely to hurt themselves. And me and my fiance got in an argument over it that people with mental illnesses such as depression shouldn't be able to have a gun because they're more likely to kill themselves. And I was like, well, yeah, but we shouldn't discriminate against mentally ill people because that's not the point. Like, yeah, but it's not the point. And then he argued that heart disease and cancer kills way more people than guns do. So what do you have to say about that? What are we going to do about heart disease and cancer, Raena? My name is Raena. Nice to meet you. Not Eve. I was like, well, what does heart disease and cancer have to do with it? Like, people don't go out and be like, I'm gonna kill you with cancer. Take some heart disease, motherfucker. Like, I don't see the comparison. He was like, don't avoid the question. And then he made his video and he went on smoking his cigarette for like 2 minutes, talking really slowly, saying that he's like smarter than me and that he's won arguments against people like me before, and probably before I was born, even though he doesn't know what year I was born, but that's besides the point. And what I have to say to that is, heart disease, and okay, I actually looked up what the most leading causes of death in America are, and it's heart disease, cancer, lower chronic respiratory disease, accidents, stroke, Alzheimer's, diabetes, influenza, pneumonia, nephritis, kidney inflammation, nephritis in quotations, kidney inflammation, and intentional or suicide. And only 2 things on those lists aren't natural: suicide and accidents. And I want to say that accidents are natural. Actually, accidents are fairly natural. Suicide is not. So everything but the last thing on that list are natural things that happen to humans all the time that most people are going to die from anyways. And if you want to compare that to a tool that's literally meant to kill or injure, then that's your comparison, man. Um, but you want me to tell you what I think we should do about cancer and heart disease? Okay, well, a big factor for heart disease is the fact that so many Americans eat so much red meat. Red meat is terrible for you. And I'm looking at myself in the video, and you can probably tell, and I'm sorry. I just noticed that. I don't care. But red meat kills so many people, and alcohol kills so many people, and smoking kills so many people. So if you want to bring up the argument that we should make illegalize, ban things that are carcinogenic or harmful to the body, then you're taking away people's free will. You're taking away their bodily autonomy. And by taking away someone's ability to kill someone, you're not taking away their bodily autonomy. But I'm a vegetarian. I'm totally against banning meat. Like, if you want to do that, I'm up for it. But if we're banning meat, why the fuck do people need to hunt? Why the hell do people need firearms if they're not hunting? Self-defense? I've never heard of a defense rifle. Have you? But,